welcome to Tiny Rex Tales. Forget the giants. Today, we're shrinking down to explore the tiny titans, the smallest dinosaurs to ever roam the earth. Tiny titans, unity in the wild. Deep in the primeval forest, a tiny pack huddles for warmth, beginning their day with quiet resolve. Led by the wise Kalo, vigilance is the only key to survival. In this microcosm, a single head turn or a cautious scent of the air can be the line between life and death before the predatory ghosts lurking in the fog. The agile Rylan glides like a sapphire spark through the primary vegetation. Its speed and brilliant phosphorescent stripes turn it into an elusive wraith, weaving through ancient roots to scout the path ahead for the pack. But danger always lurks from above. As the ground trembles and the shadows of giants sweep across them, the brave Phelan and the pack must stay frozen, pressing their terror into the damp soil, waiting for the Titan's fury to pass. In the face of hardship, their bond shines brighter than ever. Bronze stands firm as a protective shield, while Little Golden seeks reassurance in the warmth of its guardian, creating a moving image of unity amidst overwhelming odds. With just a subtle nod from Kalo, the burden of anxiety seems to lift. As the mist thins and light filters through the fern canopy, the small friends rise together, preparing for a new journey, full of promise. The hunt begins with rhythmic and precise coordination. From Kalo to Phelan, they transform into true warriors, striking with lightning speed to secure their life force, proving the power of unity in the wild. Concluding a long day is a rare moment of peace under the golden sunlight. The story of the Compsognathus pack is an epic of resilience, where life continues with poetic grace and hope amidst a vast and unforgiving era. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting and meaningful, please hit the subscribe button to support the channel. Thank you. The forest is changing. As a brutal drought parches the land, Kellen's pack faces a new nightmare. It's not the giants they fear anymore, it's Xylos, a predator, faster and more ruthless than anything they've ever known. Welcome to a battle for survival, where size doesn't matter, but speed is everything. A new threat emerges for the Compsognathus pack led by Kalanaut from the giants of old, but from Xylos, a smaller and more agile predator. At the same time, an unexpected drought strikes, draining the lifeblood of the forest. The lush sanctuary turns into a parched wasteland. The script escalates with tense pursuits and narrow escapes, as the harsh light reflects the fierce struggle for survival within the once vibrant, ancient forest. Kalen leads the pack through the shadows, where every movement must be calculated. The drought has turned their home into a maze of dry leaves and dwindling resources, where danger wears a smaller, faster face. Cooperation is their only hope against the relentless heat and the encroaching shadow of Xylos. They work in perfect synchronization, desperate to find any sustenance beneath the cracking earth of the ancient forest. The water vanishes, leaving behind only the ghost of a stream. The once mighty ferns wilt under a sun that offers no mercy, turning the primary vegetation into a landscape of scorched mud and thirst. Kalen feels the weight of the pack's survival on its shoulders. A single drop of water becomes a treasure, and the deepening shadows of the forest loom with an unseen, terrifying presence. The silence of the forest is broken only by the sound of decay. As the environment turns barren, the dawning realization of imminent peril begins to settle over the small survivors like dust. Then, the predator appears. Xylos is a shadow that moves faster than thought, a nightmare born of hunger and agility, lurking within the trembling leaves of the ancient jungle. Kalen freezes, the air itself turning cold despite the heat. The intense focus in its eyes reveals the moment survival becomes a game of seconds against a foe that knows no fatigue. From the obsidian darkness, Xylos emerges. With sharp claws and glowing yellow eyes, it represents a new kind of terror, one that is perfectly adapted to the changing world. The chase is explosive. Xylos charges with unstoppable momentum, a blur of scales and fury that tears through the ancient ferns, closing the distance in a heartbeat. Panic erupts as Kalen leaps for life. The hunt is fierce, the movements jagged and desperate. As the group scatters to avoid the lethal precision of their new enemy, courage is found in the smallest of hearts. While the young tremble, the defenders stand their ground, their determination clashing with the guttural growls of the predators circling in the dark. Through the difficult terrain, they race as one. Kalen leads them with frantic speed, navigating obstacles that the drought has made even more treacherous, with death trailing just behind them. Xylos is a master of the hunt, its muscular body fully extended in midair. It is the personification of raw power, a shadow leaping over the ruins of a dying era. A narrow escape into the darkness. The pack scrambles for safety as the shadow of Xylos falls over their final refuge, the entrance to their burrow becoming the thin line of survival. Thwarted rage pulses in the yellow eyes of the hunter. Its claws tear into the ancient wood, its breath fogging in the cooling air as it stares into the void where its prey has vanished. Inside the burrow, there is only the sound of ragged breathing and wide-eyed fear. Isolated from the world, they listen to the scratching of the predator outside, their world reduced to this tiny pocket of hope. Emerging back into the harsh light, the world they knew is gone. The forest is desolate, and the group looks small and vulnerable against a landscape that has become their greatest enemy. Every step is a struggle, every puff of dust a reminder of their exhaustion. Their journey is far from over, but the fire of resilience still burns in their weary eyes. Kalen climbs toward the horizon, surveying a dry world that stretches out like an endless ocean of sand. The immense challenge ahead looms large, yet the leader refuses to falter. Suddenly, a glimmer of light, a shimmering discovery in the distance. A hopeful chirp echoes through the stillness, signaling that their struggle might finally lead to salvation. In the reflection of Kellen's eye, a flicker of hope remains. The water sparkles in the distance, a final promise that even in the harshest world, the will to survive can find its way home. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting and meaningful, please hit the subscribe button to support the channel. Thank you. Size is a lie in the primeval forest, while giants rely on brute force. One small pack has mastered a deadlier weapon. Intelligence, led by the wise Zephyr, these tiny titans use coordination, camouflage, and sheer cunning to outsmart a world designed to crush them. This isn't just a hunt, it's a masterclass in survival. Facing danger in the primeval forest, a group of Compsognathus, led by the wise Zephyr, relies not on brute strength, but on intelligence and close-knit cooperation. From the swift Kalo creating clever distractions, to the seasoned Riven finding hiding paths, and Lyra protecting the fragile Pipit, the group coordinates perfectly using terrain and camouflage. Through a series of collective strategies, they skillfully evade predators and locate hidden lifelines, proving the incredible adaptability and resilience of their species. Facing danger in the primeval forest, the wise Zephyr knows that concealment is the ultimate weapon. Riven, with his vast experience, blends into the shadows to observe the enemy. When a strange rumble echoes, the pack immediately shifts into high alert. Their intelligence helps them recognize the threat from Xylos before it has a chance to strike. Kalo halts abruptly, sensing the breath of the predator drawing near. In this microcosm, sharp awareness is the key to protecting the family from the enemy's talons. Lyra swiftly shields Pipit, her strong protective instinct overcoming all fear. They understand that only through unity can the pack survive this nightmare. Riven quietly retreats into the darkness, becoming a ghost that leaves no trace. The resilience of the species lies in the ability to vanish right before the predator's eyes. A sharp call from Zephyr rings out a wordless command that Kalo understands instantly. Their coordination is as seamless as a single living organism. Kalo intentionally makes a racket, turning himself into a living lure to draw Xylos away from his hiding teammates, a brave and calculated act of sacrifice. The pack moves with extreme caution over mossy rocks. Under Zephyr's guidance, every step is measured to leave no opening for the hunter to exploit. Riven stands motionless as the massive shadow of the predator sweeps past. His experience and calm become the spiritual anchor for the group in this life-or-death moment. Perfect camouflage allows them to merge with the primary vegetation. This is a testament to the Compsognathus' amazing adaptation to any environmental change. Together, they dig, preparing a sophisticated trap through close cooperation. Intelligence triumphs over the brute strength of larger, more aggressive predators. Kalo executes a spectacular jump across the chasm, escaping death's grip by a narrow margin, a display of pure agility and a fierce desire to live. Amidst the struggle for survival, they find a hidden lifeline in succulent roots. A single precious drop of water provides the strength to continue their journey. Xylos' roar echoes with fury, but Zephyr's pack is ready for the decisive move. All their energy is poured into one final, unified effort. The trap is sprung. Rocks tumble down to block the enemy, marking the victory of intellect and solidarity over violent force. The predator has retreated. In the stillness of the forest, Zephyr and his teammates breathe a sigh of relief, knowing they have passed the harshest test. The moving moment when Zephyr and Kalo's heads touch symbolizes their bonded camaraderie. They are not just survivors, they are a family. By the newly found water source, the pack enjoys a rare moment of peace. Resilience has helped them find safety in the heart of the gloomy forest. Riven stands there, a silent night watchman under the morning sun, His presence ensures that the pack's rest will always be protected. As twilight falls, the Compsognathus group stands firm before the majesty of nature, a vivid testament to the power of intellect and an unyielding spirit. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and drop a comment below. See you in the next one. The Great Migration, Survival in the Frozen Void intro. The world is turning to ice. As their home vanishes beneath the snow, Kalos' pack must attempt a journey that most would call impossible. Across jagged glaciers and through blinding blizzards, these small survivors will prove that even the tiniest flame can endure the deepest freeze. As resources dwindle and threats loom, a small pack of Compsognathus, led by the brave Kalo, is forced to begin a grueling migration. It is a journey with no turning back. They traverse deep glacial crevices and cross vast tundras filled with peril. Every footstep is a struggle between life and the bone-chilling cold. The agile rider paces back and forth, eyes bright with anxiety. In this frozen world, delay means death, and vigilance is their only weapon. Under Kalo's leadership, the pack marches into the white void. Extraordinary courage helps them face the vast, cold world that lies ahead. The vast sweeping shots contrast with their tiny stature, emphasizing a journey of immense hardship. They are but small specks amidst treacherous glaciers and windswept plains. Vigio stands like a statue of vigilance, eyes constantly searching for the ghosts lurking in the blizzard. The safety of the entire pack rests on the shoulders of this silent sentry. Deep ice crevices appear like maws, ready to swallow all hope. One slip would end everything, forcing them to confront their ultimate fears. Ryder, with a scout's instinct, bravely hurls himself across the fragile boundary. His call echoes like a rally cry for the whole pack to overcome adversity. This journey is filled with moments of deep connection. Terra guides Novi across the fragile ice bridge, a silent sacrifice amidst the freezing era. A sudden blizzard strikes, droning every effort in a curtain of white. Raging nature tests the final limits of their resilience. Huddling together in a collective breath, they find the strength to endure. Kylo stands at the edge, using his body to shield his teammates from the howling winds. Arrow, with eyes gleaming with intelligence, is always ready to react to any danger. Even in the storm, the spirit of the Compsognathus remains unbowed. This is a harsh journey, marked by painful losses for the pack. An undisturbed patch of white snow serves as a grim reminder of the price of survival. Pushing grief deep inside, Kalo does not look back. He understands that the survival of the remaining members depends on his own unwavering resolve and strength. Before them lies a treacherous glacier, a colossal wall of ice challenging every limit, a trial that seems impossible for such small creatures to overcome. Arrow leads the climb, using agility and explosive power to conquer the sheer cliff. Every leap is a testament to a fierce desire to live. The coordination between Ryder, Terra, and the others creates an invisible bond. They lift each other over treacherous ledges, leaving no one behind. Inside the deep blue ice cave, they find a rare moment of rest. A mystical light envelops their exhausted bodies, offering a temporary escape from the harsh world outside. Novi turns to Terra for comfort. A touch of the head, a look of understanding, gives their souls the strength to continue this arduous migration. Kalo still stands as the silent guardian at the cave entrance. He watches over the frozen domain, guarding the pack's sleep with the highest devotion. As dawn breaks, a golden ray pierces through the clouds, warming cold scales. Hope is rekindled in the glory of the sun. In the far distance, a hazy streak of green appears, the promise of a promised land. Kalo looks toward the horizon, where life awaits them after all their hardships. They continue walking along the spine of the glacier, heading toward the light. No longer fleeing, this is a journey toward a bright and free future. The Promised Valley, the long walk, is over. Against all odds, Zillus has led his pack through the frost and the shadows to a place of legend, a hidden, lush paradise. Here, in the heart of this mysterious valley, the struggle for survival transforms into a legacy of hope. They haven't just found a home, they've found a future. After a grueling journey, the Compsognathus pack led by the wise Zillus has found a mysterious, isolated valley. A lush paradise unfolds before them, signaling the end of their long days of suffering. The entire group, including the resilient Kalo, the swift Rixie, the wise Murray, the youthful Jackson, and the strategic Vexor emerges from the shadows to behold their new home together. The swift Rixie leads the first exploratory runs through the valley. Sunlight pierces through the leaves, warming the souls of the survivors and turning every stride into a dance of freedom and hope. The wise Murray guides the young Jackson through a landscape of unfamiliar flora. The first lessons in the Promised Land begin with curiosity and absolute trust in the generations that came before. At the crystal clear river, Zillus and Kalo drink deeply of the fresh water together. The abundance of resources is a well-deserved reward for a survival instinct that never flickered out. The strategic Vexer carefully inspects the new varieties of sweet fruit. In this new home, every resource is carefully calculated to ensure a sustainable and prosperous life for the entire pack. Their first meal, in peace, brings a simple yet priceless happiness. The spirit of unity is strengthened through every shared moment, creating an epic saga of kinship and belonging. Zillus leads Kalo deep behind the waterfall to discover a mystical grotto. This will be their final fortress, a true and safe home nestled in the heart of the secret valley. Murray walks among the bioluminescent plants, feeling the sacredness of their new sanctuary. All anxieties about giant predators seem to vanish before the stillness and serenity found here. Vexer and Rixie set to work building their nest, utilizing natural materials for comfort. Under Xylus's guidance, their new home steadily takes shape beneath the shimmering light. The resilient Kalo takes on the role of sentry, eyes constantly scanning for any movement outside. His loyalty is a firm shield, protecting the family's sleep. Their new life flows peacefully like a beautiful dream. From Jackson's innocent play to Murray's deep sleep, everything serves as proof of a radiant new beginning. The greatest hope is placed within these small eggs. Zillus and Kalo devote all their tenderness to the future generation, the new sprouts that will carry on the pack's legacy. The pivotal moment arrives as the shells begin to crack. The entire pack holds their breath in shared anticipation, a sacred moment marking the rebirth of life. Joy erupts as the first hatchlings are born. Jackson gazes at the tiny creature in utter amazement, feeling the miracle of rebirth within the valley. The baby dinosaurs frolic in the warm sunlight. Their chirps echo throughout the valley, erasing the memories of their grueling journey. Jackson learns to care for and play with the little ones, strengthening the bond between members. A warm atmosphere envelops their true home. The wise Murray teaches the first lessons of safety and courage. This inheritance of knowledge is the foundation for the hatchlings to grow strong in their new world. Rixie and Vexer train the young ones in the art of coordination. This spirit of unity is forged from a young age, preparing them for any challenges the future may hold. Beneath a magnificent sunset, the Compsognathus family looks toward the horizon. They have found where they belong, a valley of peace and eternal prosperity. Zillus smiles with absolute fulfillment. This victory belongs not just to him, but to the entire collective that fought together for their existence. In deep sleep, the little ones feel absolute protection. Their resilience has led them to safety and sweet dreams of a bright tomorrow. The mysterious valley is now the keeper of their final hope. A true home has been found, concluding the epic tale of the Compsognathus' will and courage.